information and where it comes from. On the left you find your final, unique article. On the right, you find the according source together with a link to the source website. More details about the sources are at the end of this page. Rate this article. Clinical nutrition and dietetics refer to the study of how food affects the human body, particularly in terms of preventing and treating diseases. This field involves the assessment of nutritional needs, the development of dietary plans, and monitoring their implementation to achieve optimal health outcomes. In clinical settings, registered dietitians work with healthcare professionals to provide medical nutrition therapy for patients with various conditions such as diabetes, heart disease, cancer, and digestive disorders. U.S. Food and Drug Administration, Center for Food Safety and Applied Nutrition, Office of Special Nutritionals, 1999, Functional Foods, their role in disease prevention and health promotion. 0. Dieting and exercising to the extreme and below basal energy needs, or even spending much of the day thinking about food, weight, and body image, are never the answer to achieving optimal health. 1. There is a need to develop and implement both public health policies and clinical programs to reduce health disparities and disease burden due to diabetes. 2. The importance of clinical nutrition and dietetics lies in its ability to prevent and manage chronic diseases through evidence-based dietary interventions. It emphasizes the role of food as medicine and promotes a holistic approach to healthcare that considers not only physical but also psychological and social factors. As such, understanding clinical nutrition and dietetics is crucial for individuals seeking to improve their health through proper nutrition or pursuing a career in healthcare.
Understanding the connection between food and antimicrobial resistance is crucial in ensuring food safety and reducing the risk of disease. Antibiotic-resistant bacteria can be transmitted through food, causing infections that are difficult to treat. Overuse of antibiotics in animal agriculture contributes to the development of resistant strains. To address this issue, it is important to promote responsible use of antibiotics in livestock production and implement proper sanitation measures during food processing. Good hygiene practices in agriculture, fundamental in achieving food safety, are also key to addressing antimicrobial resistance. 0. Aureus infections can be challenging to treat since the pathogen may resist methicillin and several other vital antibiotics. 1. Overuse of antibiotics leads to resistant strains that may contaminate the food supply. 23-25. 1. Enhanced surveillance, implementation, and adherence to the guidelines and regulations on the use of antibiotics in food production and human medicine are essential. 112. 1. Additionally, increasing awareness about the importance of proper food handling and cooking can help prevent the spread of antimicrobial resistant bacteria through contaminated foods. Antimicrobial resistant bacteria and/or antimicrobial resistance genes, transfer in pathogenic bacteria, may contaminate food at any stage, from the field to retail.
Food Safety and Inspection Service in your country. Food Safety Risk Assessment. The role of government in food safety and health violations. Information and where it comes from. On the left you find your final, unique article. On the right, you find the according source together with a link to the source website. More details about the sources are at the end of this page. Rate this article. The Food Safety and Inspection Service in your country is responsible for ensuring that the food consumed by the public is safe and free from contaminants. This agency conducts regular inspections of food processing plants, restaurants, grocery stores, and other food establishments to ensure that they comply with regulations and standards set by the government. The agency also works closely with farmers and producers to ensure that their products are grown and processed in a safe manner. USDA's Food Safety and Inspection Service, FSIS, ensures that our nation's meat, poultry, and processed egg supply is wholesome, safe, and properly labeled. 0. Conduct routine inspections of regulated food service establishments, including restaurants, schools, bakeries, delicatessens, mobile vendors, and temporary food vendors. 1. We work closely with a robust network of farmers and suppliers to ensure safe food is the number one priority for everyone in our value chain. 2. In addition, they conduct risk assessments to identify potential health hazards associated with certain foods or production methods. The role of the government in food safety is crucial as it sets regulations, establishes standards, and enforces compliance through inspections, monitoring, and penalties for violations. The HACCP concept is designed to counter health hazards by identifying potential food safety problems before they happen, rather than inspect food products for hazards after the fact. 3. Even if
Food and antimicrobial resistance: how to reduce the risk of botulism? Health concerns for the use of coffee and caffeine: are color additives safe? Information and where it comes from. On the left you find your final, unique article. On the right, you find the according source together with a link to the source website. More details about the sources are at the end of this page. Rate this article. Antimicrobial resistance is a growing concern in the food industry. It occurs when bacteria become resistant to antibiotics and other antimicrobial agents, making it difficult to treat infections caused by these bacteria. The use of antibiotics in food-producing animals has been identified as a major contributor to the development of antimicrobial resistance. Therefore, reducing the use of antibiotics in animal agriculture is crucial to combat this issue. Food and antimicrobial resistance: how to eliminate the risk of botulism? 0. Bacteria in animals can become resistant to the antibiotics. Humans infected with antibiotic-resistant bacteria may not respond to treatment with those antibiotics. 1. The use of antibiotics in food-producing animals is already a major public health problem that needs to be addressed. 2. This is often the result of the indiscriminate use of antibiotics in the healthcare, veterinary, and agricultural industries. 68-69. 2. Additionally, proper food handling and cooking practices can also reduce the risk of antimicrobial resistance by preventing contamination with harmful bacteria such as Salmonella and E. coli. Consumers can play a role in reducing antimicrobial resistance by choosing meat products from animals that were raised without antibiotics and practicing safe food handling techniques at home. Higher productivity, further inducing.
Food sensitivities in children. Calcium sources for dairy allergic people. What are the advantages of the macrobiotic diet? The impacts of a long term. Where are the cited sources? Usually you would find the sources right next to the article. However, for this particular query the AI could not find enough good source material. Therefore it decided to do freestyle writing without using external sources. Rate this article. Food sensitivities in children can cause a range of symptoms, such as skin rashes, diarrhea, and vomiting. Common allergens include dairy, wheat, and soy. It's important for parents to identify which foods their child is sensitive to and eliminate them from their diet. This can be challenging but may improve the child's overall health and well-being. Parents should work with a healthcare provider or registered dietitian to ensure their child is getting adequate nutrition while avoiding trigger foods. Calcium is a crucial nutrient for strong bones and teeth, and dairy products are often the primary source of calcium in many people's diets. However, for those with dairy allergies or lactose intolerance, finding alternative sources of calcium is essential. Some non-dairy sources of calcium include leafy green vegetables such as kale and broccoli, tofu made with calcium sulfate, fortified plant-based milks like soy or almond milk.
The key stakeholders in the processed food product supply chain include manufacturers, retailers, and consumers. Food process design plays a significant information and where it comes from. On the left you find your final, unique article. On the right, you find the according source together with a link to the source website. More details about the sources are at the end of this page. Rate this article. Manufacturers are a crucial stakeholder in the processed food product supply chain. They are responsible for designing and implementing efficient food processes that ensure the safety and quality of the final product. A well-designed food process can help manufacturers comply with regulatory guidelines for microbial safety, minimize waste, reduce costs, and improve production efficiency. Manufacturers also play a critical role in meeting consumer demands by developing nutrient-rich products that cater to various dietary needs. This makes it more important than ever to have good data on food products and your supply chain. 0. It is axiomatic that safety and quality must be designed into a product. They cannot be achieved by end product testing. 1. By leveraging this software, food manufacturing companies can optimize their operations, reduce waste, improve efficiency, and ensure that their products are of the highest quality. 2. To provide high-quality products to their